Close your eyes for a moment. What do you hear? Maybe it's the chirping of birds, the hum of a refrigerator, or the laughter of friends. Sound surrounds us and connects us. From the whisper of the wind to the roar of a rocket launch, sound is an essential part of our daily experiences. Imagine a world without sound. It would be a very different place. We wouldn't have music, movies, or even conversations. Understanding sound allows us to appreciate the richness of our world and explore the fascinating ways it behaves. So, what exactly is sound? Sound is a form of energy that travels in waves. These aren't like the waves you see at the beach. Sound waves are invisible vibrations that travel through the air, water, and even solid objects. When something vibrates, it creates a disturbance that travels outward, carrying energy with it. Think of a pebble dropped into a still pond. The pebble creates ripples that spread out from the center. Sound waves move in a similar way, expanding outward from the source of the vibration. These waves carry energy, and that energy is what we perceive as sound. How are these sound waves produced? The answer is vibrations. Anything that vibrates creates sound, even if we can't always hear it. When you pluck a guitar string, it vibrates rapidly, creating sound waves that travel through the air to your ears. Sound waves travel through different materials in different ways. Sound travels fastest through solids, slower through liquids, and slowest through gases like air. This is because the molecules in solids are packed more tightly together, allowing the vibrations to pass through more easily. However, sound cannot travel through a vacuum. A vacuum is a space completely devoid of matter, like outer space. Sound needs a medium, something to vibrate in order to travel. Sound waves have unique characteristics that determine what we hear. Frequency refers to how fast an object vibrates and determines the pitch of a sound. High-frequency vibrations produce high-pitched sounds like a whistle, while low-frequency vibrations create low-pitched sounds like a bass drum. Amplitude is the intensity of the sound wave and determines the volume. A larger amplitude means a louder sound, while a smaller amplitude means a quieter sound. Wavelength is the distance between two consecutive peaks or troughs of a wave. How do we hear sound? Our ears are amazing organs that act like sound detectives. When sound waves enter our ears, they travel through the ear canal and vibrate the eardrum. These vibrations are then passed on to tiny bones in the middle ear called the hammer, anvil, and stirrup. The stirrup transmits the vibrations to the inner ear, a fluid-filled chamber that contains the cochlea. The cochlea is lined with thousands of tiny hair cells that convert the vibrations into electrical signals sent to the brain. Have you ever shouted in a large empty room and heard your voice come back to you? That's an echo. An echo occurs when sound waves bounce off a surface and return to your ears. Hard, smooth surfaces like walls and cliffs reflect sound better than soft, uneven surfaces which tend to absorb sound. Think of a tennis ball hitting a wall. The harder and smoother the wall, the more directly the ball will bounce back. Sound waves behave similarly. Sound plays a vital role in communication, not just for humans, but for animals too. Animals use a wide range of sounds to communicate with each other, from the chirping of birds to the barking of dogs to the songs of whales. Some animals, like bats and dolphins, even use echolocation to navigate and find food. They emit sound waves and listen for the echoes, using the time it takes for the echoes to return to determine the location of objects. We've also harnessed the power of sound for various technological advancements. Sound is an integral part of our world, from the gentle rustling of leaves to the powerful roar of a thunderclap. Sound surrounds us, informs us, and connects us. By understanding the science of sound, we gain a deeper appreciation for the symphony of noises that make up our daily lives.